everybody! When Tino's not doing vegan chefery, cooking in the kitchen, he is working up an appetite. Aren't you, Tino? And I'm sure he's super excited about trying the high protein vegan loaf that we're gonna have at the end of this cooking session today. What do you think, Tino? You wanna do that? You ready? You ready? Come on, you ready? Yeah, that's right. Good boy. Okay, everybody, let's watch Tino cook up, get his appetite up with his nice exercise program. Come on, let's go. Yeah. Good boy. Boy. Oh, you're smart. You got good boy. Whoop. Ready? Good boy. Good bell. You want to try it one more time? Hey everyone. Tino and I want to do a little vegan cooking today. We're going to make our extra protein loaf. It's the first time that Tino has been a chef in the kitchen with me, so you never know how it'll go, but he's kind of entertained, so I think we'll be okay. The first thing I wanted to do was light a candle for the 9 billion, this is my grandmother's candle holder, the 9 billion animals that die every year for human and animal consumption in America. And we hope that the ag-gag laws and all the things that are happening will not deter people from doing the right thing, which is to treat the animals with dignity. But I wanted to show people that there's some great high protein options to eating meat. So here we are, and we'll just do a little turn on the little prayer wheel there for the animals. So this is I think we have at least 8 protein sources in this protein loaf that I'm gonna make. Tino, what do you think? You don't even need any of this, do you? You're a good boy. So I wanted to tell everyone I've been a vegetarian or vegan since 1990 when I first read, let me grab it, John Robbins' books. And John Robbins was a big influence on me. This is Diet for a New World. And I've made a lot of recipes from this book. And I'll show you some of my other favorite cookbooks. Tino, Tofu Cookery. We've got The Bold Vegetarian Chef. And today what we're going to do is we're going to alter, this is by Ken Charney. And we're going to alter his mushroom walnut roast to add numerous more protein sources. So it's actually possible to be a vegan and a high protein vegan at that. And I kind of thought it'd be real fun to show everyone some options to just getting the button mushrooms in the store. You can use button mushrooms, there's nothing wrong with that. We're using about 3 cups of mushrooms here, but let me grab them real quick. My favorite kinds of mushrooms are oyster mushrooms, which when you add olive oil, don't scare yourself. Don't move it. Hold on. Momentary. Hold on. There you go. Oh, you're a good boy. Okay, so now we got Tino all fixed up here. We're just going to cut some vegetables, and I love to use these red peppers. And one of our neighbors grows garlic really well. I always have no luck with garlic, even though it's supposed to be super easy. But we've got some garlic here, and many people don't know this, but garlic, many of the vegetables and foods that we eat are excellent medicines as well. So garlic is probably one of the best herbal medicines, or any medicine that there is. It actually helps your heart, it helps prevent blood clots, it thins the blood, it's antiviral, antimicrobial, it helps circulation, it helps mental health. It's actually an aphrodisiac, and so Tino, do you like garlic? You don't want to give animals too much garlic, but a little bit has a little bit of anti-fly action, anti-parasite action. And onion is in the same family as garlic. They're both in the allium family, so they all have antiviral effects. So if you feel a cold coming on, a lot of times you just go to the refrigerator. And most of the cooking herbs, I have some of them here today, some of the medicinal herbs that we use for cooking. They're culinary herbs and medicinal herbs. Let me grab them real quick. I have got parsley, which helps strengthen the kidneys and is a great mineral source. I've also got oregano, which is antimicrobial and helps prevent really some pretty nasty staph infections. So in a minute here, we'll grill up everything, and Tino will help us. Thank goodness he's here. And we'll get started. Hey guys, welcome back. We just put Tino out for a little break because we don't want him to eat too much grass. Horses get insulin resistance and metabolic disease just like people do. They're real similar to us. And I think it's like a fourth to a third of the the humans in America are diabetic or pre-diabetic. So that's one of the other reasons why I wanted to talk about making this vegan protein loaf. And I just counted, there's 8 protein sources, not including all the different types of mushrooms. So it's pretty amazing. But I thought right now we'll go ahead and start with the first step, which is it seems like all the first steps for any good cooking, it's always the same. You want to do the olive oil, the onion, and the garlic saute. So that always makes everything taste good. And I'm using a Californian olive oil, and so I just went ahead and supposed to put in 3 tablespoons, but I usually double the recipe when I make this meatloaf so that I can put a meatloaf in the freezer for later. That way it's no more time really, and it's so much better to have another protein source ready to go in the freezer. So anyway, let me just grab a little spatula, see what we have here. All right, and we talked earlier about the allium family, and one of the things about doing things kind of more like the Mediterranean style of cooking is that you want to have low heat. Anytime you see oil that is burning, you know that you've ruined the oil. So we want to have nice low heat for this olive oil. It makes things take a little longer to cook, but it makes them a lot more nutritious. So, all right, we'll go ahead and start that one up. And I've got the red peppers, our neighbor's garlic, and a red onion in here. So we'll go ahead and get that going. And I thought while we watch this start to saute, we could talk about some of the amazing ingredients that are in this protein loaf. And by the way, in case you didn't realize it before, this is a 100% vegan protein loaf. So what we try to do is to try to be high protein vegans. That is to say that a lot of people who do vegan cookery and so forth want to be high in carbohydrates, or they end up being high in carbohydrates. And what we try to do is go, you know what, let's go ahead and do everything high protein. It's really easy to do.